Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your monthly reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and we're going to dive right into your reading and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. I see here someone in the bottom of your heart, someone actually working on maybe jewelry. You see that he's actually dealing with the dust, blowing the dust away. He has a big nose. So this can be someone curious. Big nose can be symbolizing someone curious, or there's a nose for something. I'm smelling something. There's a term. It is used for intuition. So this can be someone who has a heightened intuition. Can be someone. I don't want to use only the spiritual concepts when describing somebody, because some people, maybe in commerce, they have this beautiful mind that they can see where the market is going to go, or if a product is going to be valuable and sell. So this can be someone like that as well. Actually, I used to work with somebody like that in the past, and but the thing with that is, this person was an air sign. You're a fire sign. This person was an air sign, and he was really airy as well. He had an eye and intuition for it, but he couldn't calculate the downside of the thing. So this can be someone, yes, they have a big nose. They can smell where the good stuff is, but maybe they cannot really calculate, even though air signs tend to be calculative of things. But I feel like this person's energy doesn't really have that. This person is in your heart space, so it can be, I feel, like a masculine figure, a father figure, a husband, or like if you are a male, this can be a brother, a son, or maybe a good friend who is in your heart space. You really love and appreciate their success, and it seems like they're starting on a new project. Like I said, they're working like a craftsman. They have kind of like a beehive, even like a half a beehive in their hands. Beehive indicates that they might have like a beautiful resourceful thing as an endeavor in their hands. And this can also be your energy, by the way. I know that I mentioned an air sign. I feel the energy of an air sign, but this can also be your energy, your masculine side, that you're taking action towards something that you feel called to. I see here there's a legal paper appearing, and there is a dog's face right there. You can see, kind of reminds me of what was that dog with the long ears, short? I think the Queen Elizabeth II, she had many of these hunter dogs. Okay, they look cute and cuddly. Beagles, I think they're called beagles. Cute and cuddly, looking cute, but they're, at the end of the day, they're hunters. Okay, so this can be someone in your life, coming into your life, and I see phone lines forming. There's a legal paper coming. Legal paper can be symbolizing a contract. Maybe they're going to come forward through a contract, or a plane ticket, a train ticket, someone traveling from a distance. They're not really outside of a comfort zone, but they're not really close to you as well. Can be, if you're living in a federal country, can be another city, not a state, but a city. Or like in Europe, actually, there's some countries are right next to each other, the borders. It can be someone like that, like outside of your comfort zone, but they're right there, okay, accessible. So I feel like this person is coming forward with that their catch, something they caught already, and you are maybe the one that they bring it to you, or they want to share it with you. I see a letter A here. Okay, let me zoom in. There it is. There's the letter A. It's a big one. This can be symbolizing, letter A can be symbolizing something big and a new beginning coming forward here. Okay, this person has maybe a new idea that you don't really contemplate, you don't really think about, or it can be something outside of your comfort zone that will inspire you to do things in a way that you are skillful. You're going to recognize that you have a skill. For example, the first example pops into my head is like, I am a knitter, crochet artist. I do this since I was 7 years old, but I never thought about putting it out there. But recently I got inspired, and opened up a YouTube channel. Now I'm like, I've been moving. I don't know if I mentioned in your readings before. It took me a while to move because I had to move twice due to some complications. And that's why I couldn't post much in the last month. But the thing is, at the end of the day, now I am here, I am good, and I will put some energy into that work as well because I love that. That's what something that I do. I don't know if that's going to make money or if it's going to go viral. I don't really know that, but I love it. So I have hopes. So this can be something like that as well with you, that it's something you love, it's something you're skillful at, but this person is, that's why they're showing with this confidence. They know that you have something that is valuable. That's why they're showing up sniffing, basically like the dog sniffing and coming to you and knowing that you have great potential. Seems like within the first quarter, there's a baby behind. You can see the eye of the baby behind the dog. So the baby is the new beginning, the new partnership forming with this person. Second quarter of the month, I see number 8 here. Number 8 indicates material wealth and satisfaction, karma, giving and receiving. What you put out is what you get back. And there's an angel above it. You might not believe in angels. You might believe in different powers, different entities. So if you do believe in higher things, higher powers, this can be someone who has like a higher connection to divine. And I heard the other day, I was listening to one of the Dolores Cannon books, like teachings, not the books. She has a teaching recorded, and in that she says that we have free will. The planet Earth is the only planet that there's free will exists. So without us asking for help, they cannot really help us, the higher powers, ancestors. So this can be someone in the watch out. And she's actually said there, the only case that they can help us is emergency situations. Okay. And it seems like here, there is a person out there. There is an energy. I don't want to say person because I don't know what those entities are. I don't know if they're persons or spirit or something else. There's an energy out there watching over you. You can see. And I see they have horns. This can even be a Capricorn, or this can be a June bug, which is we are going into the June. Maybe your lucky month this month. They will be helping you, giving you a hand when it comes to material wealth. But it might require you to asking for it first, being clear with what you want and asking for it clearly. Okay. And then the hand will come in. And I even see there's a tree right here growing. There, it's I want to say limbs. I know it's not the limb, it's the branches, but this tree can be symbolizing an earth sign coming into your life, or a grounding, the grounding of the financial success. What does that mean? I feel like with the 8th energy, there can be like a chunk of money, because I see some here coming into your life, and we're on the 8th minute right now. So this chunk of money can come in and go really fast, because there might be another problem coming forward that you need to just give it away. But the tree here symbolizes that no, it's not going to be the case. You're going to start grounding in the sense of maybe putting it on the side, opening up an account, or getting something valuable, and not in the sense of expensive, but in the sense of value, that you're purchasing something, like putting on the side and grounding that energy. Like the grounding energy, I feel like the elements, metals, gold, and those kind of elements are also not earth-based, but grounding elements. So it can be something like that. You put it on the side and it will have a multiplication effect. Towards the end of the second quarter, I see here there are 2 eyes, kind of looks like owls, and there's a pathway opening outside of that source, and there's somebody above that. Owl usually symbolizes heightened intuition, getting in touch with your intuitive powers, receiving some intuitive guidance. This can be even someone speaking to you, and there's another person above you. I feel like you might get Leo. You are the leader of the zodiac. You usually tell people what to do or manage the circumstances, situations. And I actually have this lady friend. She's a Leo, the strongest woman I know. Like she is the managing, actually, like a lot of male figures as well, and the strongest woman. And she helped me a lot while I was moving as well. And so like this is your energy, but I see someone over you, okay, hanging something over you, and you're intuitively knowing that this person doesn't have good intentions. You intuitively know that, but instead of maybe turning around and fighting the fight, there is a light shining right here in front of you. There's something better in front of you, and you might need to make a choice here. There's an option coming forward, the free will option again, that you either choose another pathway and go around this person, or turn around and fight. And that fight can block you. You see, they're standing like a wall here. And sometimes a rejection is a new direction, redirection to what's highest good of all. This can be someone rejecting you or not giving you what's yours. But this timeline for the next 4 weeks, I don't mean this is for a lifetime. Okay, for the next 4 weeks, upcoming weeks, this can be the second week, can be the situation here. You, instead of fighting, going around it can be really helpful. Okay, and as soon as you go around it within the third quarter, I see there are two massive fish showing up. This can also be like a turtle with their house on their back. For some of you, this can be a housing situation, finding a new home for yourself. The sun is shining above you. New phone lines forming, that you're connecting with a massive crowd here. If you're selling a product or a service, a massive crowd, beautiful crowd is a good thing, because then you can really reach out to many people. And this is looking like a tree of life. You might be even creating this tree of life for the long-term financial security. Maybe you are retiring, that you don't really have that kind of like a service or a product. This is the end of that kind of like a journey. Seems like it is opening up a new door, a new pathway for you. And this can be a crowd of people, community that will embrace you, that will enjoy you, and you will enjoy their existence in your life. Okay, I see here, this kind of looks like a groundhog right there inside of the bunch, but they are not really in the middle of it. I see a letter P as Patrick. Groundhogs, they can open up like holes in the ground, and I think that's the one that I heard, that their bottom part is really fatty, so they clog their hole when some attack is coming forward, and the predators cannot really go through. Their bottom part is like fatty, so it doesn't really get hurt, and they don't really budge when an attack comes from outside. So this can be someone who has a massive power of protection, okay, and strength and resilience. And when you enter into this new crowd, I feel like here there might be a protector of this bunch as well. This person can be the protector of the bunch, protecting the community and respecting it, and also demanding respect for it as well. Okay, this can be your energy too. Like if you're up for it, if you want to create your own community and defend it, this can be also you, like leading them, telling them. You see the arm is up in the air, telling them and teaching them how to take care of themselves. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I saw a glimpse of a roof right here. Roof can be a new home. Your desires, initially, it is coming forward in two stages. Initially, the first stage is coming forward really fast. The second stage, there's a pause, okay? And then the pause comes to an end and just moves forward. So it can happen in two different stages. I saw the glimpse of a house and it's removed. House can be feeling at home. And I kind of see there's a downhill right here. This can also be observed as a house roof in some countries. I think it's because of the drainage of the rainwater. They can build it like this way. The house, the entrance here, the outs. This is the roof of the house. Some of you might be manifesting a new home, and I see a heart shape here. This is your heart's desire. So it's good to focus on your heart's desire. And I see your energy field is intact, but it's a little shrunk. I think that's the word. So you this month can be the timeline that instead of just spreading your wings to expand, protecting what you're creating, and also, like I mentioned, instead of going to the war, fighting the war, going around it. And most of the people with the Seven of Swords energy came forward for most of the people, and because we are going into the Gemini Mercury timeline, and when it comes to Gemini is the king and the queen of communication. So, and since we are also, it doesn't matter if you're Leo or Libra, it doesn't matter if you're going into this timeline, we get affected by the energies of the timeline. So instead of fighting the war, you can actually communicate clearly, because we will have all these energies over us. And I feel like instead of just going to war or fighting for something, when you demand, you will expand, you will receive graciously. Okay. And you see their desires actually dividing up to 1, 2, 3 different things, and the fourth one is coming forward unexpectedly as well. This can be something that you want one thing, and then when the alignment happens, it is coming multiplied. Okay. Now I'm going to get to your, I forgot to wear my rings. Let me wear them right away. So we're going to get to your tarot now. Okay. Let's see what's coming your way. If you have a specific question or a specific subject in your mind, you can focus on that one. But if you don't have anything, we're just going to do a general, what's happening, what's coming your way. Where you are at this moment, the sunshine, this is you. It seems like even though you don't feel it, the sun is shining right now. A lot of optimism, good news coming forward. I feel like here you're going to feel that good news within yourself as well. Okay. Main theme of the month is the justice being served. The karma is being completed. If you have been going through a negative timeline, that's coming to an end. Justice card also indicates maybe a legal accomplishment, a contract, acceptance letters coming forward. This can be a visa. This can be a school application. Can also be symbolizing a marriage, because it's a legal paperwork as well. But mostly I feel the energy of something that you put energy in, multiplying it and bringing back to you the blessings you want. That's going to be the main theme of the month. And also what you should pay attention to is being just with yourself and with others as well. Being I think it's just I don't want to use the word graceful, because it's not the word here. Equal treatment, okay, is the key. What you should embrace is, we have a King of Sword here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, speaking your own truth. Okay, that's being open with yourself when it comes to communications and with others. Another thing with the King of Swords energy is he's stoic. He doesn't really get emotional. He doesn't really get angry. He understands everything happens for a good reason. And then he moves on to the next adventure. He doesn't really dwell on the past here. What you should embrace is accept what is and move on to the next. The action step you need to take is decide. 7 of Cups is all about decision. I feel like here you might be going through, on the bottom we have 10 of Wands energy, a timeline that you had to think about everything extremely detailedly, because everything that you touch turns into a burden. It becomes a heavy weight on your shoulders. Okay, I see on the bottom of that too, it's a financial. For some of you, this can be financial things or school application. Again, something material. We're going to do your material, money, career, success reading after these. I'm going to post them as well this week. And it seems like here that's actually creating a confusion, because you don't want to choose something that will weigh you down this time. Okay, so the action step you need to take is what gives you the most benefit. I feel like Ace of Pentacles energy have that material benefit energy, that choosing that option. And finally, we have final outcome is you embarking on a new adventure and having access to something that is fun for you. And the Page of Wands energy is actually the energy of feeling confident, feeling relaxed, at the same time having fun with what you do, and also doing fun things as well. That's going to be your final outcome. Let's get more clarifiers into this. Okay, this is I think, love. For some of you, you're manifesting love, which is beautiful. Let's see what else we have here. We have a barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. But either way, I see here your energy. You are still joyful and hopeful. But the thing is, there's something lacking. This lacking thing, these are my chakra stones. I was using them for to heighten the energy. So It seems like here you're lacking it, but your optimism and thinking in the positive sense will reveal what's lacking. This can be even in a relationship that you're not feeling comfortable. I see love coming forward here. This can be about love or something you would love to do. And the main theme of the month with the justice, we have a ram. A stubborn, aggressive person can be an Aries, or also this can be a person that has a lot of like resistance to certain things. With the justice card, it seems like you're breaking that resistance. You're moving forward. You're going to get what you desire and what's meant for you. You should embrace financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past, and embrace it, take it, know it, it's yours. Do not feel concerned about it. I feel like with the King of Swords, that's what the King of Swords states here. Feel confident that this is meant for you. Take it and move forward. Embrace it. You deserve it. And the action step, beware of great pride. Okay, while you're choosing, choose with your heart, not out of pride, and then you will open the doors for new opportunities for yourself. And for some of you, I feel like here the material success is coming forward. We have final outcome is birth or conception of a child or an enterprise, and you stand here with your energy, the fire. So it seems like something maybe new, a new thing that gives you joy, or maybe something that you feel confident about is going to come to this planet, and it is going to spread the energy here. Let's get to your oracle now. If you have like a specific subject, we can look into that. We're going to be focusing on what is blocking the blessings coming to you and where the healing lies and what the outcome is. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect, aligning with the justice card. So there might be a disconnect with what you're doing and what's coming. Okay, divine intelligence, because maybe you are going through the motions, and maybe like I said, instead of going around, you are actually forcing to open the door that is not really meant for you. This is suggesting that the blockage is lying where like you're not really synchronized with the energy, you're not in the flow at this moment, and that's why you're not really receiving the divine intelligence, the guidance from the divine intelligence. And I feel like the healing come forward here when you let go of obsession, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. This hungry ghost kept showing up for every sign. Let me tell you, when I say every sign, the last 3-4 readings, it keeps coming up with the healing energy here. Even though I shuffled the deck, I feel like we're going through a timeline that we're recognizing that a universe is abundance. We have abundance. We have many resources, but it is easy to say said and done to recognize that there are actually opportunities everywhere. Okay, so the problem is not really listening to the divine intelligence, and that's because we have in our minds this little voice keeps speaking and telling that, oh, you don't have enough, or you don't deserve enough, or whatever that voice is whispering into your ear. The healing will come forward when you clear this scarcity consciousness and attachment to the outcome. Like I said, it sounds really easy to speak it out loud. And I see a lot of coaches actually saying the same thing. Oh, release your need to have the thing you want to have. But when you need something, or when you really want something, it really becomes hard to detach from it. So the solution can be getting help from someone that can really speak to your soul, or finding your own way of healing this. Okay, the outcome is positive expectations, clarity, the eyes of the beauty, and the what you're expecting, you will be receiving it, which I love that. Okay, I have your second oracle here, if I can find, because I have a new cat now. She didn't show up in your reading, she showed up in the Aries reading, and she keeps kicking the stuff off the table. Let's see. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Leos now through unconditional love. Thank you. Okay, we have here the dog right there, the divine mother. Let's see what her message is. Reawaken your intuition. Allow your emotions to ebb and flow like the cycle of nature's season. I feel like the attachment, the hungry ghost, can be fulfilled and go away if you allow things to come to you, rather than maybe if you're pushing away the feelings, the energies. They will show up. They will actually support you. The hungry ghosts will disappear, and the higher powers will support you when you trust your intuition and let the things flow to you. Okay, I'm gonna pull a final affirmation for this month and see what else is here for you. Okay. Oh, again, it is proving the same thing here, saying the same thing. I trust the process of life. I affirm that I am now willing to release the need for any negative situations and conditions. I let go of the past with ease. I let go of the past with ease. You can use this your affirmation, and there's a second one to come forward. Money is simply energy and exchange of services. How much I have depends on what I believe I deserve. I love this for you guys. I allow myself to accept prosperity. Allow myself to accept prosperity. So you can use this throughout the month as well. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.